So imagine you've corrected your transcript, and one thing I didn't mention in the last video was that you can actually correct as the video is playing.
Africa could look like, but also in dreaming about what we would want this future to look like. So having that space and that freedom to have conversation, I think this is a lovely space to have this conversation. But I mean, it's also limited to, people who have internet and, who are of a higher socioeconomic status and have studied in good schools. And there's really a need to take this conversation to a broader set of audiences and then to take that to government. And so this project really aims at initiating conversations with AI leaders, innovators,
and this transcript's pretty good actually, so there's not much correction to be done. You might be lucky. The machine transcription is getting better all the time. You can preview this to see what it would look like once it's published. And that's what it would look like. But really I want to show you the translation. So you save it when you're happy with it, and I will choose a translation, new translation. These are all the languages available. Let's look at Spanish. Now you've got two versions of Spanish. You've got European Spanish and Mexican. So I'm going to use European Spanish for now. Translate. You will have to wait a little bit for the translation to take place. Okay, so the translation is done, and you see a side-by-side representation of your transcript. So you see the original language and the target language that you're translating to. You can play through.
I'm just going to get started. Please do post your info in the chat, and I'll just begin with a quick introduction about the session. So most of this MozFest is about AI, and many conversations that we are having today are about artificial intelligence. And we've moved sort of from it being this very exciting space to thinking more critically about the ethics of it.
So usually it does a pretty good job. It didn't seem to understand this paragraph very well. So I wish I could speak better Spanish, but that's about it really. I'm not even sure that's right, but you could correct anything that you found was incorrect here, and just go through, and you can see if you click on the right hand side, it will synchronize. So you'll see the left hand side scroll to the top actually, so you kind of go like this to actually match it up completely, and you just go through and change anything you want to change. So that's really how straightforward the translation bit is. Most of the work is done for you, so it's just really a verification process. And then when you're happy, you can again save and preview. So this is the Spanish translation now.
I'm just going to get started. Please do post your info.
There's a slight difference with the interactive transcript view because we can't ascertain where the words are actually going to land, so we just highlight it sentence by sentence. In the new system, this is the old system, the new system will have captions generated as well. I can show you a quick example of that for another project that we've done. This is the No Minor Futures site, which is a slightly more modern version of Hyperaudio, so it has the captions, which I can show you. So say we went to Yoruba. Now, in theory,
Hello and welcome to our first short video of the No Minor Futures workshops. Today we're going to learn about what is artificial intelligence, why it's important in our digital age, and what are the United Nations, the UNICEF.
So there you have it.